Mason.
Get into my car now, the sun is sinking down. We've got about an hour, let's leave the city. The monkey on my back's been going apeshit now. He's got his cymbals out and they are crashing. Don't know why, don't know how, I just wanna love you now. Don't know why, don't know how, I just wanna love you now. Don't you cry, things work out, I just wanna love you now. Love you now. The wind is at your head, half out the window now. It's writing cursive prayers while you are laughing. Connection calls to me, so I keep following. Your thread, it bothers me, so I keep pulling. Don't know why, don't know how, I just wanna love you now. Don't know why, don't know how, I just wanna love you now. Don't you cry, things work out, I just wanna love you now. Love you now. I don't wanna cage your heart, I just wanna roll with you. Watch another page come true in our love story. We don't have to break or fall, baby, let's just fall straight through. Nothing hurts when I'm with you, there's no need to worry. Oh, don't know why, don't know how, I just wanna love you now. Don't know why, don't know how, I just wanna love you now. Don't you cry, things work out, I just wanna love you now. Love you now. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lighten up. I'm gonna throw a box of books and my beloved guitar into the back of my truck and try my luck in California. California, California, California. I'm gonna stay away from LA, I'm staying far away from there. I'm going north of San Francisco into the cleaner air. I'm gonna get a little land with the money I save and buy an old house that I can work on, where the next nearest neighbor lives miles away. I'll never have to mow the lawn. Right on, California, 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 California. When the house is all finished and the garden is grown, I'm gonna write you a letter asking you to come home. And I know that you will come. Yes, I know that you will come. 'Cause others may know where you've been, but honey, I know where you're from. You're from California. 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 Thank you. Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you so much for coming. I grew up in this part of the world. I mean, I grew up a little bit away in Pittsburgh, but close enough. It always reminds me when I come back here how many like houses are made of bricks, because I live in Minneapolis now and there's no brick houses at all. So it's like, oh, it's crazy. I'm like, when I come here, it feels like this. It's just like heavier here, and it's which suits me, you know, being the metal kid that I was. Dressed up in your worst today. Do you think about me? Or do you think about me? And if it comes down, it's still about the sweet little things you say. After all that I've run from, where the fuck did you come from? Butterfly, baby, I still have my doubts about your cuts. Butterfly, 'cause I can't find nothing bad about you, ain't butterfly. You mess me up, you make my heart double beat, and butterfly, I don't know how this you got inside of me, but you're in there now, oh you're in there now, you're in there now. You made me yours, with your lovely cures, and life is life, I don't know why does I do things like this. After all that I've come from, you're the woman I should run from. Butterfly, baby I still have my doubts about your cuts. Butterfly, 'cause I can't find nothing bad about you, and butterfly, you mess me up, you make my heart double beat, and butterfly, I don't know how this you got inside of me. Today, life turned to us to say, I'm about to go your way. It's a simple situation now that we became us. There ain't no rush on the happiness bus. And it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the rest of fun days from now on until the very end. You're never gonna spend another day without you again. Here's the proof, I'm telling the truth, and it's oh yes, my oh my. The earth shakes when you walk by. It's a fairy tale that we made true. I can't believe that I found you, and it's oh yes, my oh my. People turn and look when we walk by. It's a big fat love we feel in our hearts. We're keeping it real. The sun is going down over our troubled times. We could free our minds and leave it all behind. It's a common stipulation that there ain't no hope, but there's a tire swing, baby, on the end of our rope. And it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the rest of fun days from now on until the very end. Never gonna spend another day without you again. Here's the proof, I'm telling the truth, and it's a oh yes, my oh my. The earth shakes when you walk by. It's a fairy tale that we made true. I can't believe that I found you, and it's oh yes, my oh my. People turn and look when we walk by. It's a big fat love we feel in our hearts. We're keeping it real. Yes, in our hearts. We're keeping it real. In our hearts. We're keeping it real. In our hearts. We're keeping it real. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's always a little funny for me to play that song because, over the years, a lot of people have come up to me and said, my wife and I, or my husband and I, we got married and we used your song as our wedding song, which means a lot to me because, out of all the songs in the world, it's an honor if they use one of mine. And certain songs get used more often than others, and that one gets used a lot, which is funny because I wrote it about Shrek. Because the guys that made Shrek, they came to me, they said, we're making Shrek 2, and you write a lot of love songs, so you want to, write a love song about some ogres, some ugly ogres? I'm like, I'll try, I'll give it a shot. So I wrote that, I sent it to them, they're like, we don't like that at all, I was like, oh, fuck, man, well, I like it. I don't say ogre, I don't say Shrek, I'm like, I'm putting it out anyways. Well, cut forward, I'm talking like 100 different couples over the years. It's usually a guy will come up and be like, that song is me and my wife to a T. I was like, okay, cool. I was thinking about that song too because it's on a record called Use Your Voice, which just celebrated its 20th year anniversary this year, so which is crazy to me, but and I was thinking, we did some anniversary shows in Minneapolis for it, and I was thinking about, what was going on when I was writing those songs and recording those songs, sort of just thinking about that time, and I was listening, that song kind of has a little bit of a different feel to it, which is a little, I call it a little more surfy, so it's, and that's probably because I met 1,000 surfers that year before I wrote that, starting with Jack Johnson, the musician, who, people were like, did you meet Jack when you were, because I was born in Hawaii, and he was born in Hawaii, like a couple months apart, so people were like, we became friends, and people were always like, did you guys meet in Hawaii or something? Well, no, we met in this weird little field in this tiny town in Minnesota. We were playing this thing called the Earth Jam at this college. It was like a bunch of hammered kids in a field at the end of the college year, and I was playing at noon, and it was me and Pete Yorn and this guy Jack Johnson I never heard of, and so we were playing. It was me with my buzz cut and my bass player and my drummer, and we were playing, and I finished the set, and it was really hot because it was like 12 in the afternoon in June or something. I'm walking off the stage, and there's another guy with the buzz cut, except he was really ripped, and he's like, keep playing, I love that, keep playing. I was like, man, I'm hot, who are you? I never one time thought musician. I thought, is this a professional baseball player? Is this a politician? It's got to be a politician. He's so confident, So no, it turned out to be Jack, because he got up with his bass player and his buzz cut and his drummer, and I was like, I have a fucking doppelganger, like a buff doppelganger, So he played his set, and we became friends after that, and we exchanged CDs. You guys remember what those are? We exchanged CDs, and then, we became friends. We're like, let's go on tour together, and so that was fun. So we were going on tour, and we were taking turns headlining every other night, and that lasted like 2 weeks where I was headlining, and then by the end we were playing arenas and he was headlining, and I never headlined again. So, but it was funny because all these surfers were always coming backstage, and I didn't know anything about surfing because I grew up in I was in Hawaii for a couple years, but I was tiny, and then Pittsburgh and Minnesota, I had no clue, So it'd be like Kelly Slater and all these people coming backstage, and Jack's like, you got to get your songs in a surf movie, because then everyone who loves water is going to love your music. And I'm like, where would you even see a surf movie? Where would you even get one of those, It's like before the internet, really, And he's like, just trust me. So his friends called me up. It's these guys named the Malloys, who were people, I guess they're like really amazing surf filmmakers. They're like, can we put a couple songs in our movie that? Then the next time I went to San Diego, I'd only been to the California, like, touring a couple times, and, you know, 2 people showed up. And we go, and we're walking to the venue, and there's, like, 4 blocks of a line of people down the street. And I walked up to the end, and I was like, what's this line for? And this girl's like, it's for Mason Jennings. And I'm like, I'm Mason. She's like, no way. No, you're not. And I was like, I am. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, fuck. So I went to another group of people, and I'm like, hey, I'm Mason. They're like, no, you're not. You know, move along. I was like, what the fuck, you know? So I went to this other group right by the front, and I'm like, you know, for one night only, I'm working here tonight. Would you like to get in for free? And they're like, sure, dude. So, like, I brought them in, and then I got on stage, and they're like, I could see them be like, what? And afterwards, I came up to them, and I was like, so nobody thinks it's me out there. Why not? And this girl's like, well, you're not 1,000 years old with a giant white beard. And I'm like, why do you think I was 1,000 with a white beard? And she's like, have you heard you? And I was like, okay, all right, fair enough. So I was thinking about that, and he was kind of right, because, and then he was like, everybody loves water, and I was thinking, the Olympics were last summer, and I was thinking about it. He was right about that too, because 2004, the Olympics were on, and there's these swimmers like Michael Phelps and this guy Aaron Pearsall, and this guy Aaron Pearsall was winning all these gold medals, and I was looking at Sports Illustrated reading about him, and in the article, Aaron Pearsall's like, my favorite musician is Mason Jennings, and I was like, no fucking way. Jack said everyone who loves water is gonna like my music, and it's like, so I reached out to Aaron, and I invited him to the show. I was like, you should come down to a show sometime, and he was in Texas, and so he came back to a show, and you know, he brought his whole swim team. His Olympic swim team came back there, and I'm in a little green room, and then I don't know if you've been in a small space with Olympic swimmers, but they're not built like us at all. Like, not even, they come in, they're like these 6 giant triangles, you know? Tiny little hips, and they're like, hello, and I'm like, guys, you're fucking up my whole perspective of everything. It's weird in here, you know? So, and they were really nice, and I was like, so you really listen to my music before you swim? He's like, yeah, I listen to your music, and I'm like, oh, you probably listen to Outkast or something that's more like, you know, get you hyped up. And he's like, no, I just listen to you. And I was like, well, what do you think about that when you're swimming? He goes, I don't think, I just win. And I was like, that's the difference between me and you know? I don't win and I think, so all day. So. It was weird too, because they'd come back every couple years, you know, like he came back in 2006 with his swim team, and they weren't triangles anymore, they were the chubby little, well, not chubby little, chubby big cylinders, you know? I was like, guys, what the fuck? And they're like, that's how it goes with us, we're really intense, we swim backwards or forwards, and those guys are all backstrokers, so I was like, we swim backwards in the pool all day long every day, and then we get sick of it, and we just drink and eat pizza, and then we, don't worry though, 2008, we'll be back, and sure enough, 2008, they came back, triangles again, gold medals. So I don't know why I'm saying all this. Oh yeah. Use your voice, songs for weddings, things like that. Oh, water, things like that. So yeah, this next song isn't really, this one probably isn't a wedding song. Maybe it is. I mean, it depends on what kind of precedent you want to set with your wedding, but it's a song called Bullet. This is a bullet from a gun called what the fuck. If I was standing in your shoes, I'd throw my hands straight up and start explaining at the speed of light, not sound, how the words get some coffee came to me, get down. And all the king's horses and all the king's yen couldn't stop the abracadabra that invites these men. All the alleyways in Amsterdam could not compete against the Wall Street speed with which you leave your feet. Oh yes, the song is a joke, funny like our house blowing up in smoke, funny like the bomb between my teeth and the kids. You pulled out the pin with your own sweet lips. Every time the phone rings, you get there first, and when the pizza man comes, you always run for your purse. I'm the son of a banker, I know just what the deal is. If you wrote it out in Braille, I wouldn't even have to feel it. Oh yes, the song is a joke, funny like our house blowing up in smoke, funny like the bomb between my teeth when we kids. You pulled out the pin with your own sweet lips. Back and sound so sad sometimes. Today it sounds happy like like a nursery rhyme. And you're not Cinderella, so don't forget your shoes. I've never been as lonely as when I was with you. Hey, oh yes, this song is a scream. Funny like our love and douse and gasoline. Funny like the bomb between my teeth when we kissed. You pulled out the pit with your own sweet lips. This is Fireman McNeil from the Hennepin line. We got the call around 10, we couldn't get there in time. There was a driveway leading to a hole in the ground. I got the heebies bone deep and turned this truck straight around. Oh yes, this song is a joy. Funny like my fingers in your bicycle spokes. Funny like the bomb between my teeth when we kissed. You pulled out the pin with your own sweet lips. Closer, I'm open, I've been waiting, don't be shy. Wrap your loving arms around me, press your face against mine. Once a liar, once a cheater, yes, your light went underground. I have seen it here inside me, and that light is what was found. Come home, sweetheart. Come home, bigger heart. Let go and love. Are you broken? Are you beaten? Are you stranded in your head? As your path made you a stranger, does that stranger want you dead? Come home, sweetheart. Come home, bigger heart. Let go and love. Our world is filled with ordinary things, fear and hate and doubt. Our world is filled with only what we see. Can we see love now? Can we see love now? Thank you. Well, this next one is another wedding song people use often. I wrote it right after I wrote Use Your Voice. I was spending a lot of time in California, and at a lot of crazy bookstores out there, and I was reading all kinds of crazy bookstores because I just become I was reading all kinds of crazy books because I was touring constantly, and I just become a father. So I was trying to stay sane. And there's one book I read. It said, everything in the past and everything in the future can only happen in this present moment. And I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck off. And I didn't think about it again. And then later, when everything was getting super crazy, I was like, well, I don't know where else it would be happening if it wasn't happening in the present moment. So I wrote this song for myself as sort of a way to try to stay centered while I was, traveling so much and this new responsibilities in my life. This is a song called Be Here Now. Just sit there dreaming of how life would be if we were somewhere better, somewhere far away from all our worries. Well, here we are. You are the love of my life. Be here now. No other place to be. All the doubts that linger, but just set them free and let good things happen. Let the future come into each moment like a rising sun. You are the love of my life. My life, yeah, you know you are. Sun comes up and we start again. 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 It's all new today. All we have to say is be here now. Be here now. No other place to be. This whole world keeps changing. Come change with me. Everything that's happened, all that's yet to come, is here inside this moment. It's the only one. You are the love of my life. You are the love of my life. Yeah, you know you are. Sun comes up and we start again. Sun comes up and we start again. The sun comes up and we start again. 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 It's all new today. Just be here now. So around that time, I was spending a lot of time in California. It was also around the time I learned how to meditate. I'd been wanting to meditate since I was little. I was like, I'd heard such good things about it, and I'd heard that it helps with OCD and anxiety issues that I've been dealing with, and so I found a teacher, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. So one time, we became friends, and so, one of these months later, we were having tea at her house, and she said, I was thinking about your music, and I have a guest house out back, and there's a friend of mine staying out there, there's a musician, and I think he might like your music, and I think you might like his music, and I was like, well, would I know his music? What's his name? And she's like, his name's Donovan. And I was like, Donovan from the 60s, Donovan? She's like, you know what? I'm going to have him come in for tea right now. I was like, okay, didn't see that happening 5 minutes ago. So she calls Donovan, and then about 5 minutes later, I could hear him out. It was right around the holidays, and he's from Scotland, so I could hear him outside the house singing, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And he pops the front door open, and he goes, and a Happy New Year, Mason! He's got like a red and green guitar, and he's like spins it around and hands it to me. He goes, play me a song, and kicks off his shoes, lays down on the couch beside me, and like a little elf, like he shut his eyes and just lays on my lap basically. I was like, fuck, what do I play him? Nancy, what do I play Donovan? She's like, play him Darkness Between the Fireflies. I'm like, all right. So I play him, he's got his eyes shut, I play him Darkness Between the Fireflies. Last chord, look at him, nothing. He's just totally looks like he's asleep. All of a sudden he goes, oh, that sounded like it was going backwards. I'm like, what the? Is that good? He's like, I don't know if it's good. It's hard to do. I've been doing this a long time. I don't know how you did that. And also, I couldn't understand a single word you said. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm pretty clear, especially with my lyrics. And so to give it more context, though, he was also that, during tea, he was like, I'm making a smell symphony. I was like, a smell symphony? What's that? He's like, well, I've been working on this organ where every single note shoots a different scent, and I'm going to shoot smells at the crowd for an hour. And I'm like, you have fun with that. I'm not going to be there for that concert, so. Hanging out with Donovan, hanging out with Nancy. And I was driving around one day, and I got this song in my head. I thought, usually when I'm writing songs, I'm sitting at a piano or I'm playing guitar, and this song just popped in my head. All the lyrics were there, and I was like, is this a song? Like, what even is this? And I remember I sang it for a couple people, and they're like, yeah, that's a song, dude, that's cool. And I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, you should put that out. So I'll sing it tonight. I'm still not sure if it's a song. It's called I Love You and Buddha Too. Oh, Jesus, I love you, and I love Buddha too. Rama, Krishna, Guru, Dev, Dali, Jing, and Muhammad. Why do some people say there is just one way to love you, gotta come to you. We are all a part of you. You are unnameable, you are unknowable. All we have is metaphor. That's what time and space are for. It's the universe you thought. You are and you are not. You are many, you are one. Ever ending, just begun. Alright, alright, alright. I love you and Buddha too. I love you, and I love Buddha too. Rama, Krishna, Guru, Dev, Dali, Jing, and Muhammad. Why do some people say that there is just one way to love you, gotta come to you? We are all a part of you. When prophets say they've heard the one and only word, and every word is different, God becomes an argument, and we are left to choose a side or to refuse the whole thing in its humanness, or learn from each with tolerance. Alright, alright, alright. I love you and Buddha too. Oh Jesus, I love you, and I love Buddha too. Rama, Krishna, Guru, Dev, Dali, Jing, and Muhammad. Why do some people say that there is just one way to love you, gotta come to you? We are all a part of you. You are unnameable. way since the very first day we met. California, I hope that it wakes you from all of the darkness I couldn't break through, 'cause I'm gonna miss you, I'm gonna miss you, I'm gonna miss you, I'm gonna miss you like I miss the ocean when I go to sleep. Man, it's gonna break my heart. Don't you know, baby, I'm a leading man. I dig down deep when I say I love you, and I can hold my own with the best of them. I guarantee you, you will never see nothing like this again. California, I hope that it wakes you from all of the darkness I couldn't break through, 'cause I'm gonna miss you, I'm gonna miss you, I'm gonna miss you, I'm gonna miss you like I miss the ocean when I go to sleep, like I miss the ocean when I go to sleep. Man, it's gonna break my heart. So we got this next song is actually about Utah, which is, I don't think there's a lot of Utah songs. There's a lot of California songs, but maybe there's Utah songs in Utah. But it was funny because so I went to California that first time and people didn't recognize me. But then I wanted to go to Utah, so I went there the first time, and I remember we stopped at a mall because my drummer needed to get a T-shirt, and I was standing out front of the mall, and this big group of teenage girls saw me and started running at me, and I was like, "Wait a minute, why don't you think I have a white hair and a white beard?" You know, I don't know. I still don't know. But it was funny, that show was crazy too, but then it was a little different because after the show, a bunch of Books of Mormon came flying on the stage, which I had never seen before. There was like, I don't know, 5 different Books of Mormon, and I picked them up and I was like, maybe, what's going on? Did I accidentally plagiarize this book and my lyrics or something? Is it resonating? And so I read it, and no, it's different. It's very different. So I got to like, I was trying to figure out what the Mormons liked about my music though, so I was reading a lot of books about Mormonism, and of course, I found a very demented book because I tend to like demented books, and it's called Under the Banner of Heaven, which is by John Krakauer, who wrote like Into the Wild, and it's a crazy book about murder and this like effed up family that's like. Anyways, I loved it, and I finished the book, and immediately I wrote this song. So it's inspired by the book. It's the Mormons got their song. I don't think it's what they were hoping for, but I mean they like the other ones okay too. So this is a song I'm gonna sing it tonight. It's called Black Wind Blowin'. When I got home, there was blood on the door, and I saw you lying on the kitchen floor. I ran down the hallway, then I saw what he did, and found our little bitty baby lying dead in the crib. And there's a black wind blowing, there's a black wind blowing, and I didn't bother picking up the phone. I'm gonna get there first, I want you all alone. There's gonna be blood on the wall in the highway south, Scripture won't save you when my gun's in your mouth. Now there's a black wind blowing. Oh, there's a black wind blowing. There's a black wind blowing outside our gates, trying to blow this place into outer space. There's a black wind blowing. I was 18 when I first came here. Me and my brother trying to disappear. He chose the prophet, baby, I chose you. But from that day I feared what he could do. But there's a black wind blowing. There's a black wind blowing. There's a black wind blowing outside our gates, trying to blow this place into outer space. There's a black wind blowing. Took the corner, then I gunned it hard. I drove my truck into his front yard. He took off running, but I was too fast. I took out his legs and dropped him in the grass. And there were people outside, I heard somebody scream. My whole life became a movie screen. I remembered us jumping on our mama's bed. She was yelling, be careful or you'll bump your head. Well, I put my gun up under his chin. My hand was shaking, so I dug it in. He started laughing, said, I understand. You wish you couldn't, but I know you can. You can. Hey! There's a black wind blowing. Oh, there's a black wind blowing. There's a black wind blowing outside our gates, trying to blow this place into outer space. There's a black wind blowing. Took the train up from Illinois. I was following through on a letter you sent. I always feared that you'd be true, honey, true to yourself to the bitter end. It just kinda happened, or so she says. She was drinking and lonely, you know the rest. And he meant nothing, he was someone say second chance. And I don't wanna be together, I don't wanna be apart. I don't want none of this love for you, honey, deep, deep down in my heart. Where's my golden crown that you took and passed it around? There's no telling what a man might do with it, a life like this when it all falls through. 'Cause I don't wanna be together, I don't wanna be apart. I don't want none of this love for you, honey, deep, deep down in my heart. Come true, can't you see what you put me through? The love that tears me apart still beats deep, deep down in my heart, deep, deep, deep down in my heart. Just let the disc play. This is a song to give you hope. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is a song to give you hope. When you say, honey, I'm afraid to sleep at night, sleep at night. Honey, I'm afraid to sleep at night, sleep at night. Well, I wish I had my arms around you. This is a song to give you hope. And just let this thing surround you. This is a song to give you hope. When you say, honey, I'm afraid to sleep at night, sleep at night. Honey, I'm afraid to leave tonight, leave tonight. I said, go on, go on. I said, I love you truly, so go on and get a jump on the finer things. This is a song to give you hope. You never know what the past will bring you. This is a song to give you hope. When you say, honey, I'm afraid to sleep at night, sleep at night. Honey, I'm afraid to leave tonight, leave tonight. I said, go on, go on. I said, I love you truly, so go on. Sleep, and I dreamt I was alive. I sang myself a song and went, know what you know. Stay when you stay, go when you go. And I called friendships been broken. And the funny thing to me is how quickly it slips away and leaves you thinking of the things that were never spoken. And you know loving me is not enough. And I know future is as future does. Sailing on a silver ship out to the open, lonely, realizing that our friendship's been broken. And the funny thing to me is how quickly it slips away and leaves you longing for the things that were never spoken. If you know loving me is not enough. And I know future is as future does. Thank you. So we have our California songs, we got our Utah songs, we got, I think this next one, it doesn't explicitly say Texas, but I think it's a Texas song. When I finished this song, the imagery was in my mind was the imagery from, well, I have this superpower after touring for 30 years where I can be watching a movie and I can tell you usually within 10 miles or 20 miles where the movie was filmed, which is good and bad, because a lot of times they'll be like, hey, we're in the Rockies. I'm like, those aren't the Rockies. And my wife will be like, let them be the Rockies, you know, like, it's like, this is Indianapolis. I'm like, no, that's Dayton, Ohio, you know, this is wrong. So anyways, when I wrote this song, I visualized the landscape from No Country for Old Men, the movie. So we went down there, actually, it's in Marfa, Texas, and we filmed a video for this song down there in a little town called Valentine, Texas, in Marfa, and it's a song called Wilderness. Get 'em up, get your shoulders up, get your backbone straight, keep an empty cup, put your axe in the wood, get your focus fixed, keep your body in the ring, gotta take some licks, and let it all come back to you, all the memories which she put you through, bring it up to the light, put it in a frame, hang it out in the open where the children play. Let it sting your eyes and clamp your chest. Lead with love and embrace the rest. Embrace the demons with all their claws. Embrace this life with all its scars. How can I forgive of you? Things you said you'd never do. Words you said you'd never say. Knowing how we lose our way in the wilderness. Just try our best to stay free. At an empty space on the edge of town, you had us meet on neutral ground. Your coat was gray, your eyes are blue, my arms and hands ache for you. My stolen train, my flock of birds, when your lips said those words. Trees went black, angels fell, armies burned the carousel. Say it didn't mean a thing, say you're coming home again, up the river of regret. Say we ain't seen nothing yet. How can I forgive of you? Things you said you'd never do. Words say, darling, how we lose our way in the wilderness, where loneliness cuts so deep. And all the expectations we put upon ourselves to be things our parents never were. How could we have been so sure in the wilderness? Just trying our best to stay free. Thank you. Well, I have a new record coming out next month. Just got announced. It's called Magnifier, and it comes out June 20th. I'm excited about it because it's very stripped down. It's just acoustic guitar and piano and a little bit of drums here and there, but no cymbals. Don't worry. And I thought I'd play you one of the new songs. It's of course it's on my record. There's a bunch of different topics, but there's always a love song on there. And this love song's actually it's for my wife, but it's also for my little son. I've got a lot of kids. I've got kids from like 23 down to my youngest is 3. So it's like 5 kids, and this it's interesting because it's you know, my wife and I have been married for 8 years, and you know, we both had kids with previous marriages, so now we get to do it again. Now we have a 3-year-old, and it's amazing. Like when I'm older now and I can like pay attention, I'm not touring quite as much, and it's actually incredible. It's a pretty amazing experience. So this song is for my son, my little guy, and well, it's for all my kids for sure. So it's just about how fast. They always say it goes so fast, but to me, it's what it actually feels like is it just changes on a dime. Like it's really slow, and all of a sudden they're old, you know, and it's very strange. So. I watch you from across the room. Don't change. All of this will be gone too soon. Don't change. Don't grow old. Don't go far. Just stay here right where you are. I watch you with your sleepy face. Don't change. You make my life such a perfect place. Don't change. Don't disappear like everything else. You're something different, just be yourself. Don't change. Don't change. I won't let this world take you from me. It can have all the rest. It can have it for free. I watch you in the evening light. Don't change. How could things have ever turned out this right? Don't change. Not every story has to end how they say. Love is a mystery, let's keep it that way. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. on cash machines, and it don't look like anything you dreamed of. I won't let you give it up. The sorry sighs and forced bad luck. Come on, baby, let's see what we're made of. I know true love don't want love like anybody else. I know your heart don't want beat like anybody else. And all these burning battlefields are now behind us. Life has brought us here together to remind us that love will rise above it all and just keep growing. Life keeps flowing, and every moment starts right here with us. Are now behind us. Life has brought us here together to remind us that love will rise above it all and just keep growing. Life keeps flowing, and every moment starts right here with us. Thank you. This next song, I was talking earlier about the record Bone Clouds from Be Here Now was on there, and being out in California. There's a lot of like hopeful songs like that, but there's also some darker songs on there too. And so much so that when I finished the record, I wanted the cover to be, well, I really love graffiti. So back in the day, my favorite was Shepard Fairey, who did all the Obey signs all over the world, and now he's become super famous with the Obey clothing. But I reached out to Shepard and I said, will you do the cover for my record? And he said, yes. And then I said, I just want it to be skulls. And he's like, dude, have you heard Be Here Now? It doesn't sound like skulls. I'm like, oh, come on, dude. So he's like, okay, I'll make you a compromise. So he did this beautiful tree, and it's like this big painting he did, and then, but if you look close, in the clouds and in the grass, lots of skulls. So this is one of the more skull songs from the record. It's called If You Need a Reason. Lost that I went to church. Sorry God, but you made it worse. You made me sit behind a fence, haunted by the evidence. I guess you don't want me to think, so instead I'll dream and drink. Got too drunk to drive home. In the cab I grabbed my phone and made a call I might regret, to a girl that I just met. Lately things are not okay. I just wanted to hear somebody say, if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. And if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. Lovely, lovely, quiet lake. How could this be a mistake? too dark now to see your face. Your hair is blowing all over the place. The moon is caught in a frozen glass. It could not let this moment pass. The sun is waiting far away till I had the chance to say all that's missing, all that's lost, every hope at any cost, every dream too good to come true floods my heart when I'm with you. And if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. No, if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. Got so lost that I went to church. Sorry God, but you made it worse. You made me sit behind a fence, haunted by the evidence. And if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. No, if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming tonight. Thanks to Megan for opening the show. It sounded great. Really appreciate you coming out. Maybe we'll be together when the sun disappears, in a house we've been building for 100 million years. And you could be my little sister, you could be my mother too. Whoa, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light. Yeah, I'll meet you at the corner, cause my folks are in a fight. Yeah, I'll meet you at the corner, and we'll tear across the hill. No, I'm not feeling quite right, but I wanna see you still. Yeah, I always wanna see you, cause you look inside my pain, and you cup it with your hands, and you call it by its name. Then you bury it between us in the dirt beneath our feet, and we grow from it together like a weeping willow tree. Maybe we'll watch together as the stars write our names from a raft we've been building out of hailstones and flames. And I could be a little brother, I could be a father too. Oh, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light. Yeah, I'll meet you at the hideout where the sticks are leaning tall, where the night is growing darker, but we don't feel scared at all. Cause my arms are wrapped around you with your face against my neck. We know magic doesn't happen without patience and respect. And the halls have all blown open, and the truth is running free. There ain't nothing in this world more alive than you and me. There ain't nothing in this world more alive than you and me. There ain't no one in this world more in love in love than you and me, more in love than you and me. I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light. Yeah, I'll meet you at the corner, 'cause my folks are in a fight. I'll race you to the light, 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 I'll race you to the light. You every morning, every afternoon and night. I'll race you to the light, I'll race you to the light. Thank you so much. Want to hear a couple more? Okay. What would you like to hear?
Let me go! Hey! Let me go! You lighter girl! Ulysses! I would love that. Ulysses! Come on, baby!
Bookstores looking for Ulysses. Mother, well, led me to believe all my questions would be answered. Now I have it here, sitting on the table. Another word for the universe. Green tea and a bonsai tree, an underground apartment. Check my email and wash my clothes while my rice is cooking. And oh, Jesus Christ, how I hate making phone calls. So I lead a lonely life. Told me all about you. The funeral of the man I was told me not to doubt you. And oh, what we could do with your dress up round your shoulders. We could leave all our fear behind. The liquor store looking for a bottle of my favorite Bombay gin, the answer to my problems. But to my delight, the bottles were all taken. Oh yeah, another hero's night. Buddha, 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 Buddha. so much. All right, I'm gonna see if I can remember this one. Try to pull a few of y'all this one. Well, thank you again so much for coming. I really appreciate it. If I have my way, I'm never gonna leave Lemon Grove Avenue. Where the summer breeze blows through the windows in the afternoon, and all the stars come out at night, and there's a boat out on the sea, and there's a bird up in my tree, and there's a feeling in my heart I can't explain. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, yeah. If I have my way, never gonna leave Lemon Grove Avenue. Where the summer breeze blows through the windows in the afternoon, and all the stars come out at night, and there's a boat out on the sea, and there's a bird up in my tree, and there's a feeling in my heart I can't explain. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, yeah. I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. If I have my way, never gonna leave Lemon Grove Avenue. Where the summer breeze blows like heaven in the afternoon, and all the stars come out at night, and there's a boat out on the sea, and there's a bird up in my tree, and there's a feeling in my heart I can't explain. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, yeah. Thank you so much.